Taurus, hey, how are you? I'm just coming in, I'm having my coffee, and we're going to do a general reading for Taurus for January 2022. Happy New Year. And let's see what we could find out for you. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. Oops, I hope you like it and you'll come back and see me again. And for those of you guys who've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Let's see what we can find out. Oops. Alright, we're going to do past, recent past, present, and possible outcome. Okay, let's see what we got. Got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands in your past energy. Excuse me. The Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, and the Six of Swords in your present. Excuse me, I'm choking on my smudge. Ooh. All right. And what can I get for Taurus outcome? Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Alright guys, let's see what we got going on here. Well, it looks like you started out in a recent past. Alright, so looks like there's a tight bond with somebody. This can be platonic or romantic. Somebody that you really, really bonded to. And, you know, you mean a lot to each other. And you're important to each other. But then I have this Ten of Swords. And this Queen of Wands. Now, I don't know who this Queen of Wands would be in your life, but it's more like, I mean, it could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but it doesn't have to be, and it doesn't have to be a female. But I'm wondering if they are not this, I'm wondering if they're not a part of this stabbed in the back, betrayed feeling that you have. So maybe you guys are in a relationship, and again, this is a recent past, but you guys are in a relationship and something happened and maybe the relationship's over, or, you know, something happened between the two of you. And again, I don't know, it didn't romantic or platonic. Could have been business partners or whatever the situation is. And so this energy was actually involved in this. So when we clarify, maybe we'll find out more. But right in the present energy, I see the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune actually, it's almost like a karmic card. So, you know, like we're always in cycles. We're constantly riding this wheel. And just how this is kind of like you can be on the top of the wheel, on the sides, or you could be ground to dust on the bottom, because everybody, we have cycles, and it's just a matter of, your decisions, or wherever you are in your life and the decisions you make decide where that wheel's going to spin you. And it just happens with everybody. It's the same thing. And just, how you handle it, and your cycle will end. So, and some time will go on. But right after that, we have the Devil energy and the Six of Swords, where you're moving away from something. So I want to feel like that you, and I think when we clarify, we'll find out, but maybe something toxic in your environment, something toxic in your life. And I feel like you were moving away from that. So I don't know, again, what this situation was up here in the recent past, But I wonder if it didn't kind of like trickle down here into the present. It's kind of like it's a story, so it kind of reads that way. And so maybe after, because this, yes, it's a betrayal and, stabbed in the back and that kind of thing, but it's definitely an ending. So whatever this relationship is, maybe it ended. And now it doesn't even, could be this Queen of Wands energy, but doesn't have to be, because that could actually be because a relationship ended. Then this could be you or somebody you know starting your new cycle. So you have this here, and this, whatever the devil energy is, but I feel like you're moving away from it. And then when you come down to the possible outcome, you have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So the Queen of Swords energy, okay, it's like, this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Male or female, doesn't have to be either one. But this is somebody who is pretty, like, they're tough, they're strong, they don't let their emotions get to them, and they're always kind of making sure that they're not being taken advantage of. And if you're, if you're one of their friends or if you're one of their family members, they will make sure you are not getting taken advantage of. So they're always like, they got your back, however that is. And of course, if it's somebody that you are not close to, you're not friends with, they're going to make sure that you don't screw with them, basically. And like right next to it, I have this chaotic energy of the Five of Wands. But this is almost just like, it's almost like, it feels like people trying to get their point across, and just, how you talk over each other and they don't want to hear anybody else's opinion, and they're just kind of like, just like battling, but not actually causing any harm, just kind of like bickering at each other, causing some chaos and some confusion and conflict involved. And that actually makes me wonder if the Queen's not involved in that. And then I have this Two of Pentacles, and it's like, that's your energy of saying, okay, well, what else is out there? Like, you want to make plans. Like, you want to plan things and you want to move. Whatever it is that you want to do, you're looking and saying, okay, I have to, do this list. I have to do this budget. I have to see what I can do to go to the next step. So let's see if we can find out anything of this. Oops. All right. What can we find out here for Taurus, January 2022? What can we find out here for Taurus? All right, we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Wands again. All right, so whatever this relationship was apparently is something that you guys, maybe you put together where you were going to, possibly a business actually. So it looks like, you were doing the same thing with the planning and making arrangements and setting things out and deciding what you're going to do, because you had an idea of something that might have been business related, job related, or you worked together. And let's see, what about this Ten of Swords? Because I'm thinking, all right, so if you had that, then the Ten of Swords came in. And you got the Three of Cups and the Emperor. So, all right, so you were together with your besties and your friends, your family, the people you're close to, you enjoy being with. And so you're together with them, and then there's this authority figure, or maybe it was you, could have been somebody you were with, that they make hard decisions. And when they make these decisions, though, this is the final cut. This is how it's going to be, this is how it has to be, you can't change it, and that's just how it is. And so maybe you guys were very tight and close, and then maybe when you were going to, build this, grow, whatever, but maybe this was not in your best interest, because this person, yeah, might have been a little bit too pushy, too, thinking about their own self, their own ideas, and then not wanting to take anybody else's opinions. So then what about this Queen of Wands? Let me find out about this Queen of Wands. Got the Knight of Cups and the Death card. These cards are so awesome looking. Check these out. My son got them for my Christmas. Alright, let's see. So, apparently whatever this is, because that, like I said, that Ten of Swords it's an end. It was apparently a painful end, but it was an ending, so there's going to be some changing going on, and maybe this Knight of Cups energy is possible romance. Maybe somebody caught your interest, maybe you caught the interest of somebody else, and that person could be depicted by the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. I mean, it's Queen of Wands. I don't put sex to it, but so that's possible. And then, but something's going to change in you, or there's going to just be a change, because something had to die away for this change to happen, and something new can be born out of it. So what about this Wheel of Fortune? The King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, this could be two people in your environment, but it doesn't have to be. This could be the energy of where you're trying to feel out how you might feel about this relationship. The King of Cups energy is he's engaging. He's engaged. He's wants to be with people. He wants to be involved with people. And he's also kind of like, he doesn't want to be hurt though. Like he wants, because how if you have the Queen of Cups, I don't have the card here, but she has a lid on top of her cup. And so she doesn't spill her emotions. I always thought she did. She doesn't. She's very in control in her emotions. The King of Cups is too, but he actually is afraid to be hurt. So now it makes me wonder if that's your emotion coming out, and could this Knight of Pentacles be just, you might be interested in a relationship and building something because this person caught your interest, but yet you are still interested in growing something that you were probably trying to grow in the beginning. And so now it's just, it's possible it's just going to be strong, it's sturdy, but it's slow. So you're going to have time into it. So that's why it feels like the Wheel of Fortune is just like, because you have all these things going on, and, you have to start a new cycle. And I think your cycle might be possibly going into a relationship with somebody, but still keeping the idea of, I want to build something for myself. All right, the Devil. It's the Five of Wands. That doesn't surprise me. And the Ten of Wands. So whatever the situation was with this Devil, whatever this depicted, or what it was that you would consider it being, there's a lot of like conflict and like these same thing, conflict around it, chaos and responsibility and burdens. So whatever that was, you apparently moved away from it, because you had the Six of Swords energy right after it, and you're like, and it feels like you're saying no. So maybe you didn't want that. And I said King of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Alright, so the King of Wands, that energy, they're charismatic, they're energetic, they are good leaders. People want to do, like, they are able to motivate people and make them do things that they should be doing, and, being able to, almost like they're like a very charismatic figure. I almost like to think, did you ever see those like people that are like always those motivational speakers. That's what they feel like. They'll like talk you into doing something, and you decide, hey, it was a good idea, and they'll almost feel like they've made that decision, but you've actually made the decision for them. But you actually feel stuck too in a situation. All right, so even if you are feeling like that energy about yourself, you're still feeling a little bit stuck. So maybe, some things are not, somehow you just ended up stuck in it. Let's find out why. All right, so here you go with this feeling stuck in a situation, but you still have this cup here, this cup of emotions and love and feelings. And so I'm wondering if you're not still thinking about that relationship that I feel like is kind of here, if there was a relationship. So you're maybe still thinking about that, but you're still trying to build something for your own, and that maybe makes you feel stuck, like you want to be able to balance both of them and figure out how to do it. What about this Queen of Swords? The Knight of Wands. And the Six of Wands. All right. So I feel like you have, whatever you do here, you feel like you're going to get recognition for it. And I don't know, this Knight of Wands energy, it's this going to get it energy. Like this is something where you want to keep going. Like you keep pushing forward to do something, and you know what you want to do, and you know what you need to do, and you just want to keep pushing forward it because you did get a recognition for something. And I don't know who this Queen of Swords that this came up on top of, but maybe it is like a boss, a supervisor, somebody that you work with, but you're being acknowledged for something. It's like a public recognition among maybe people around you in your employment. What about this chaos? Queen of Wands and Seven of Wands. All right, so yeah, you're defending something. You are defending probably maybe your ideas, your thoughts, and what you need to do amongst all this chaos that was here. And that Queen of Wands energy, that could be you. That could be your energy of, just very much multitasked. And I always feel like the Queen of Wands is like kicking butt and taking names kind of feeling. So that could be the energy that you're putting out there because of all the chaos and the things that you have to defend against. Now what about this Two of Wands? Tower and the Devil. Wow. Okay. Something very sudden is going to happen. You didn't expect it, and I feel like it might be something that you dag. It's almost like it chased you down because the devil was up here and you went away from that, but then it's here again, and now it's causing something to happen like really instantaneous. Not necessarily the devil per se, but maybe it's this energy, this toxic environment possibly. So you're trying to build things, plant things, whatever. Something happens, knocks that out of the way, and that happens because something's not stable. And I feel like there's a toxic environment around it. Let me see if I can get one more card. And the Five of Cups. And that is feeling like things that you've missed because what you had, and all of a sudden you don't have it anymore. But it's also the card of all's not lost. So even though something might have happened and caused things to, fall away, not being able to make it progress any further, because whatever situation this was, you just need to remember that not everything is lost. So you'll be able to rebuild again if you give a chance to do that. But all right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And yeah, if you did like it, can you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and write me a comment. I'd love to hear about it. I hope it made sense to you, because I know I felt like really choppy when I was doing it. I don't know why. Probably not enough coffee. But anyway, I will see you guys in February, definitely, unless I pop up in the middle of the month just to do something. And have a great new year. Take care, okay? Bye.